Babadook. Zombies ate my ravers. Or Slenderman. I think Babadook.
What does Babadook do?
Babadook, duck, 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 duck. Shows up, makes your mom crazy, and makes your mom kill your dog. Shows up, makes your mom go crazy, and have her try to kill you. And then you just feed it earthworms in the basement every so often.
I'm hungry again.
Babadook knows everybody.
That is the most dumbed-down summary of that movie, but it's so accurate.
Babadook is a female, it's something I have to marry me. I want just for the privilege of having an ability for myself and having an accomplice to help me pull some all kinds of shenanigans.
Yeah, Babadook slaps.
Pizza.
I've eaten pizza all month, so I'm saying that's
Here's my
pizza. I'll take like higher different pizza before I start to order.
This is like the 4th pizza I've had in a week. And I'm kind of sick of pizza, but I'm broke. Because I'm saving for a fucking big-ass trip.
Oh, okay. And pizzas are fucking.
I am not broke, by any means. But I'm broke because
No, but
I'm saving money aside for a really big trip. Like, I already have my... I have my plane tickets. I have my reservation and the money for the reservation. The last thing we need to get is money for the rental and pick our rental. I'm leaning towards the sports car.
Yeah, and of course some fucking money.
Oh, the fun money is stupidly plentiful already.
Alright.
Like, yeah.
You have to figure out why I keep.
Well, I also have to save aside $666. Great number. I know. So that way I can afford child support for the next 2 months.
Or maybe you have to let a crush on me and own him, Heather. Who knows? Maybe that's a problem.
I think you're just a glutton for punishment, girl.
Yeah,
Realistically, when you finally do get your freak factor kicked into overdrive, you're gonna be mad into fucking BDSM.
Probably.
Yeah, you're gonna be like hanging from a swing with a fucking ball gag and a leather mask and a fucking dildo in every orifice.
She low-key loves getting trampled on. She likes getting stepped on like people getting trampled on in the fucking Black Friday, like she's raped in the fucking mall.
Well, we will see. We will see.
You dress like a goat and get fucked and make like demon noises.
And they somehow are able to find a way to keep the goat alive as they're skinning them.
I'm very much
like
making fun.
You know,
I'm not actually being
and then she's gonna like message me like, "Do you know some cool German porn sites? You know, I can check out." Okay.
She likes to get extra crispy with the fucking marinade. Shit.
German scheisse videos and shit.
That's like the beginning.
That's the tip. There's so much more of an iceberg beyond it.
Iceberg.
That's like
Heather wants fucking go to break her iceberg and put that shit on loop.
Not or 50 Shades of Black.
Oh,
or what is it? 50 Shades of Grey? 50 Shades of White?
Yeah,
whatever
right.
that BDSM story. That's gonna be PG compared to her proclivities.
Bro, but think about it. Let's go back to 50 Shades of Black, because they're going through all kinds of fucking torture and they can't see each other in the fucking dark. Imagine that fucking experience and shit.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, you can.
Tuesday is Tuesday.
But you can feel
That's what it sounds like to me.
Like you can feel it, but you can't see it. That's trippy as fuck, man.
Tuesday is Tuesday.
It's still light. How does it do it?
Just,
She's fucking Cali.
Look, cop cars, and there's like a first aid tent. No cars can come past. Like, cars can't come this way.
But Heather, I get it. William is too honest for you. And like, honestly, you should be proud. I think that's a privilege.
See, it's not even dark yet. And look at already.
I honestly think, Heather, the reason why you keep going to Warm Up Stream is because you do appreciate what he has to say, because you appreciate the way that he communicates.
Yeah, he's a fucking idol.
You don't like him, and that's fine. You don't
I don't like him either. I don't like warm-ups, but I respect him, if that makes sense.
I think the reason why Heather keeps going into his streams is she appreciates the way he communicates.
Yeah, he's he pulls no punches. He doesn't sugarcoat things.
And that is so respectful. That's honestly inspirational, to be honest.
I only sugarcoat it when it's.
Oh my god, stop it. Okay, you guys. Okay, they haven't turned it on yet, but there's like, see those pumpkins there? Those 3 pumpkins next to each other? So right here, she's got a projector, and the projector will project like her face on each of those pumpkins, and they like move and shit, and they tell a story. It tells like the story of the Headless Horseman, and there's like a little speaker. I'll come back. See, I just want you guys to get a peek at everything in the daylight, and then when I come back about an hour when it gets darker.
What?
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 So the projector is going to project moving pictures and faces onto the pumpkins.
That's so dope.
I know. And when I come back, like in an hour and a half or whatever, when it's darker and when there's like a shit ton more people in the streets, you know, I just wanted you to get a baseline to compare it to. So quit complaining that it's still light. It's not moist enough. Shut up.
I'm sad that it's not light here.
I'm satisfied.
It's 7:30 here, and it's not light, and it's sad. That's all I'm getting at.
Not
There will be a
voices.
bunch of drunk zombies tonight.
Oh, hey guys! I'm gonna mute.
We have our third largest pub crawl of the year tonight. And we're going to have scores of people pub crawling around my neighborhood and through my neighborhood dressed as zombies. So if I go out on my patio, I might see anywhere from 5 to 17 zombies drunkenly stumbling from one area to the next area so they can get their drink on.
They need a lot of work on this garden.
Gabby and I want to do that.
Do you guys see that thing moving in the grass?
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
No, the one
I
in the
know.
window is what
You guys
I
go
would
on,
want.
do
The
it.
one in the window is the fucking trip.
Go to the seat.
No, Gabby and I want to do that with our house when we buy a house in the next couple years.
Oh no! Some
And
little girl just
we're gonna do it so it syncs up
spilled
to a
the
song.
can. She knocked her candy over. Aw. Oh look, there's my brother. He escaped from the brig. It's a runaway Jew! Anybody have some smoked salmon? Do.
You gotta dangle a matzo ball.
Attack Skellington!
You gotta dangle a matzo ball on a string and stick.
That's gonna fall apart though. Like as soon as you start going like this, it'll start like falling apart.
Yeah, it'll just fall through. Right.
Hey, this is a pretty good one.
You could do a piece of roasted gefilte fish.
Oh my god, we have one of those things.
Hey.
We got Zach in the chat.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I gotta clap. Oh, I gotta make noise.
I hope one day I'm daddy.
Well, is that Jacobley with me?
Oh, look, that's my harmonica! Hey, we got the banjos going. Look at this. Ah! Stop your knees, everybody!
We're in the war on drugs.
Can you hear the music? Yeah! Oh no, look at this. Do you guys see this?
That's so me as fuck.
That is,
That's so me. That's totally what my wife is gonna do with my ass when I'm dead.
He's getting drunk.
Get crunk, G. Johnny Hempseed.
No, it's Hempstead.
Hempstead.
Yeah.
understand.
Even funnier.
1966.
Oh.
Oh, look at these guys chilled out by the fire. They lit up their buddy for firewood and just camping
Hey, there's a
out.
reason why it's called the bonfire.
Oh no!
Yeah, the bond is.
I didn't know they got
That is actually where the term bonfire comes from.
That's
By
what
the way.
that thing.
Yeah, he can actually do it.
Bonfire comes from the term bone fire, where they would burn corpses.
Leave it to him to teach a lesson when we're trying to enjoy the decorations. Shut up, Jacobley. You're too smart.
All I'm saying is that's a really funny joke that they put out on their yard.
It is, indeed.
That's a really funny joke, and that's why.
Oh, yo, look, he's us. What the hell?
Yeah, we're gonna turn our buddy into fucking ashes just so we can warm us up for a night.
I mean, teach a man to fish, he'll eat forever, right? So if you
Wait,
burn a
did you
man,
guys see the sign?
you'll be warm for the night.
Yeah, Halloween treats do not rain, but it was like a trash.
No pomegranates!
I mean, you can never teach. You can never trust that man who's teaching how to fish.
No pomegranates!
He will learn to be a good fish. I know he'll catch so much fish that he won't leave any for you. He'll never teach a man how to fish.
No, you just teach him how to fish. You just don't teach him how to fish as good as you.
True.
No pomegranates! No.
If he does learn to fish as good as you, just push him down the fucking lake.
I don't want them anywhere near here. Guys, look at the googly eyes. Spidey.
So I don't remember
Another
where the fuck
Spidey.
I went. I don't remember where the fuck I was. But someone Squid Game.
Oh my god, that's so fucking hot.
I was working with this girl, and she put googly eyes on her tits. So if anyone asked about them, she would be like, "Why were you staring at my tits?"
Yeah, why are you looking down there, huh?
If you weren't looking down there, you wouldn't have noticed those googly eyes.
Oh, bro, how did you get through?
She's funny as hell.
Hey, Leonardo!
DiCaprio?
Are you getting a head start on your candy?
Oh, that Leonardo.
Thank you.
Turtle.
The turtle.
Got some good
Turtle power!
turtle power! Yeah!
like Donatello.
criminal captured Chase. Wait, isn't it
Honestly,
the other way around?
What people say.
Isn't Chase?
There was nothing wrong with the Michael Bay version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I kind of enjoyed it.
I feel like we as Jews have only ever fled from places.
Okay, so just see how clear the street is of people's bodies. You know, you see a few people here and there.
I see a dickhead in a
Yeah.
Tesla.
All right, so we'll catch a glimpse. You know, like I said again, when it gets darker. I'm not gonna walk up any further yet.
Eventually,
So-
you will get to the fence down by the river.
Wait a minute.
What river?
I freaking
Wow.
All right, I'll get back at you in a while when it gets darker and shit.
Of course, you're always welcome. Thank you for coming, Ira, and thank you for sharing. Like, I'm excited to see what that shit looks like when it pops off.
Yeah, man.
I'm really
Very
excited to
nice.
see what that looks like.
We're gonna be...
Why the fuck are you wearing heels, Heather?
Yeah, that's where Sam.
Heather, where the fuck
Who are you being sexy for?
Are you trying to pull up at Wormless's house?
Yeah.
And I just don't imagine pulling up with
Hey,
somebody's house
hey,
with fucking high heels.
Will is handsome.
You know, he is a good-looking dude. He's one of the best-looking dudes on here. Shit, no homo. But still, I'm just saying, Heather, imagine pulling
Bitches
up
know
with
I'm running trains. No homo.
in high heels.
I like the times back in the 80s where you didn't have to say no homo because they knew you were.
Well, I
Bro,
got
back in
this.
the 80s, you got away with a lot of shit that was kind of homo, though.
Oh, wow.
listen.
if I Jacobley, if I crank it up to 80
But here's the
standards,
thing, man.
your channel will be
We live in a
bad.
fucking progressive
Yeah.
era right
Fucking
now.
bad.
So
You
we
don't-
live in a very progressive era right now. So you gotta say no homo so people can actually know, or like what people.
I don't
need to
even
know
care if
what's
there's homo implied. Like, I mean, like, seriously, I'd fuck Will.
There you go, man. You fuck his
Why
Willie.
not?
Straight. Like,
Straight up. Straight up and down below.
just saying, like, not putting it out there, but putting it out there, you know what I mean? Like, he's
I
a
already
good looking dude.
checked. I already checked.
I know. I'm sure Heather would get jealous, but you know what? Fuck, I support it. It's like,
So, I'm gonna put on a comedy
You worked
song.
on those. You worked on a costume pretty well.
like I care.
You started like months ago. Getting
Heather,
out.
don't lie. You know you would bounce into like fucking NBA basketball. You know you would like roll dribble like Kobe.
Hold on, I'm gonna put on a comedy song. I'll be back. Not far off.
Some people get high on music. Some folks get high on life. Some girls get high about getting husbands. Some husbands get high when the wife's not looking. Some folks get high on being downhearted. They love to moan and weep. Me, I get high on reefer. Then I fall asleep. And I dream about an island in the Caribbean. Holding hands with you beside the sea. And I wonder, who do you dream about when you put that reefer in your mouth? In my dream, you dream of me.
And that's how it's done.
I'm fucking with Heather. I'm fucking with Heather a little bit.
Oh, dude, I fucking Heather 24/7. So honestly, go ham, bro.
Go all out on the win this year. All out? Well, yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
certain degrees of meaning all out. You know?
I'm just also saying you have, what, 6 neighbors?
Yeah, that are close. 6 maybe. Yeah.
Imagine you were all women and you were single.
Like I live in the country, so yeah, neighbors is like a broad area.
It's a very, liberal use of language. So my dad is a devout Republican. And Heather would probably see him as a neocon.
At least a month.
Wait, I forget. Are liberals the ones that are progressive or conservatives?
Liberals are progressive.
Okay, gotcha.
But there are some Republicans that are progressive as well. They're called moderates.
Korea, though.
Mom.
So, and that also being said, there are liberals that are not progressive. There are a lot of liberals in the United States that are the opposite of fucking progressive. And it's a problem.
See, I wouldn't be
But-
classed as either because I'm.
Well, you're also a
I'm-
Canadian.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to worry about it. We do. It's our problem. My dad is a neocon. Truly. He was a neocon before neocon was a term. Like, for real. He was a neocon before neoconservatism was mainstream. And, yeah. My dad's insane. I always put it into the context of my dad was 9 years old when segregation ended.
You like that, bro? So he
My
witnessed
dad
the fucking bus when they
is
segregated
68
people.
years old.
Was he in the bus when they segregated people? When they segregated
When he never rode the bus because he came from a rich, affluent white family.
Oh shit!
So, no. But yes, there was segregation on the bus while he was a child.
He was alive around Rosa Parks this time.
He was alive for around Rosa Parks' time. He was also alive for Martin Luther King.
Damn.
He is super wise, which is part of the reason why he's a modern-day neocon.
Oh, cool.
For those of you who don't know what WASP means, it's White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He's racist as fuck. He's insanely racist. But he doesn't see himself as racist. Which is another
I don't have a problem with people
Well,
that admit that they are
people
racist.
don't see themselves as
At least they
racist,
admit it.
but Yeah.
The thing is he doesn't understand that he's racist. He is ignorant to the fact that his beliefs
Yeah.
about other people of other cultures is racist. It's not that he himself is a racist, it's that
Just has
his
racist
beliefs stem from a racist mindset. And by contrast, he's racist.
Yeah, we mainly have to blame Rudolf Steiner for the racist. Mainly, not everything, but mainly. If you read what Rudolf Steiner wrote about skin colors and how they go into another life or afterlife and whatever, oh man, if you read that, I'm surprised that Mein Kampf is still banned in some countries. But
I've
Rudolf
read it.
Steiner books, no problem. And
I've read it.
Rudolf Steiner books, like, oh, fucking.
It's an interesting read.
I think actually
It's a difficult read.
Steiner is books.
On top of that,
Yeah,
it's a very difficult read.
I think. Yeah.
It's very
I got
dry.
It's very.
It's very methodical.
But won't you agree that actually Rudolf Steiner's book is more racist, way more racist than Mein Kampf?
Oh, hands down. Hands down. It's the fundamental position of Mein Kampf that makes it a problem for Mein Kampf. Whereas one is openly fucking racist, the other is of a fundament that is pro-racist. Martin, my dude! One of my best friends. This guy. I'm going to be hanging out with him in the meat space in December. We've only got a month and a half to go before I'm going to be kicking it with this guy. I'm also going to be kicking it with Ira. Ira's going to be coming in and hang out with us.
Yeah. Did ARF bit in his name? Is it like the Royal Air Force or not?
Real as fuck.
Oh.
Online
Yeah,
community
okay.
and family that
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
a former member of.
I only know that like it's the Royal Air Force.
See, at first that's what I was thinking too. But I was a member of RAF for a good few years, and I walked away for personal reasons because I was one of the few. I think I'm still one of the only active streaming members. I think Morgan is also in RAF still, but Morgan's better for the image of RAF than I am. I'm a monster. I love them to death. I love them to death. Every member of RAF is still family to me. But
I think you have your monster. I think you have your monster like Darkseid now cranked up to 1 maybe.
No, I was brutal. Like I was one of the
No, but on the hangouts.
And
on these hangouts.
I was brutal. Whenever a problem came up, I was like, why is this a fucking problem? This happened.
Yeah,
The kick up. That's the rules. That's the breaks. I was unfucking giving. Like, why is this happening? This. Get rid of him!
So still you have not cranked up fully. You know, now I haven't cranked up to 1 on hangouts most of the time. That's it. Because on 1 people say hello, are they how you doing? On 2, yeah.
I can't go past 4. Otherwise, my neighbors will hate me even more than they already do.
Oh,
I know I'm still fam, and y'all are still fam for me. I can't have the RA moniker. I'm gonna make y'all look bad. I feel like I make Morgan look bad sometimes, like for real. I'll be on his stream and I'll just be me and do my own shit, and sometimes I'm like, man, I made him look so shitty tonight, and I feel so bad. But then it's never the case.
You have to agree that the internet girlfriend he has now is like the best.
I know nothing about her, so I got no.
And the previous one
He has a new girlfriend.
Yeah, he's dating that one. He's dating that.
Yeah, Vanessa Toxic. Vanessa Toxic is new girlfriend of Morgan.
I know nothing about her except.
Yeah, man, get up to date. Yeah, let's see
Really?
dating. That's why.
Yeah, they're actually dating.
Yeah, yes, he said it on stream.
They actually started dating like a long time ago, since the beginning of October.
That's not a long time ago, okay? I've been in the
I
same
know.
relationship for over 5 fucking years. That's a long
Yeah, but
fucking
Morgan
time.
had like this year. For Morgan, this year it's like his 3rd girlfriend, probably.
He's so cursed. He's so fucking cursed with girls.
He's
I hope it
literally
works for
jumping
him. I
left
really
and right
do.
with YouNow girlfriends. He's like hopping one ship to another. He's like parkouring. Going to fucking
Parkour.
parkouring.
Yeah, no, it's I'm all for him, but that really did take me by surprise. Like
I would have been like, at least take me out to dinner first.
for real,
Oh,
it
you
was
have
one
to
of
agree
these.
more. You have to agree.
Oh, damn.
Yep,
That's basically what all relationships are in a nutshell.
That was the reaction to what he said.
that is a 5-year relationship summed up in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that though. I just looking for a bitch that's tall, that loves dark, offensive, fucked up humor, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Fucking hell.
Well, you're probably 5 minutes along.
Well, if
Actually,
Cam wasn't with someone.
It's pretty common in this one city that I know for college roasted day show guys, but I don't live there.
Go to Minneapolis.
Is it common there too?
And you're Canadian. You'll get a lot of pussy.
Alright, Minneapolis is
Us Minnesotans love Canadians. Y'all are just as passive-aggressively mean as us, and it's perfect. It's match made in heaven.
That is actually true.
It's like, we say sorry, but we mean go fuck yourself with a rake.
Minneapolis sounds like the only smartest tribes in the United States because they can actually see through the bullshit disguise that Canada always good with nice people.
We also have really good, we in my state have socialized healthcare. We in my state have really good schools. We have really well-designed city structure and lots of really good byways. But it gets cold!
Get to know the similarities.
Yeah, partially thanks to Jesse Ventura.
Oh, no, absolutely. Funny enough, that's my godfather. my cousin Shirley was his fucking lawyer for, like, decades. She was even part of his cabinet when he was at the governator. Like, yeah.
So she was also there when he had, like, that court with the...
She was his lawyer. When she died back in 2013, Jesse Ventura sat next to our family. He sat right next to my stepdad during her funeral. But yeah, Jesse's like old family for us. Like he's been a family friend for so fucking long. It's super funny too because when I was working at the head shop and the record store, he was a regular there, but he was a regular at a different location. And I brought up my cousin's name. I was like, "Hey, do you remember Shirley?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like, that was my cousin Shirley. I was sitting next to you at the funeral. He's like, "Oh, you're little Jake!" Like, it's nuts. He's a really cool dude. He's really fucking. He's out there as fuck. He's hard as shit to talk to because he's
all the
like.
people, yeah.
He's on his own fucking level.
That I've talked to,
He's on his own fucking level.
He's really know him.
I'll be there.
Guy also
I'm actually there. I am actually there.
He's a musician. What is his name? He was in a band. Played guitar. He's my age, roughly. I have to think what his name was.
Well. I recently found out that Bob Dylan is in my family lineage somewhere, too. It had something to do with the northern Minnesotan Hungarian Jewish community that my grandma's a part of, or was a part of, that so was Bob Dylan. Something? I don't remember how it was. Something stupid. But apparently, like, he might be like a cousin, like, distant, but there. Edgar Allan Poe's the same way, but I know my lineage with him. Because he's my 8th cousin, twice removed. Because my great-grandma, lived to be 103, was batshit crazy and did an entire genealogical dig that went back to the 1300s. Which is also weird because the fact that it went back to the 1300s means we were prominent members of the court for a long fucking time. If we had birth records, we were part of the fucking British Parliament for a long fucking time.
Okay. I know a guy from Minnesota, and he also knew Jesse Ventura pretty well. And his name is Wesley States. He's a singer-songwriter.
The name sounds familiar. I think he worked with my dad.
Could be Wesley States. He's a interesting guy.
I'm gonna call my dad tomorrow. I'm gonna be like,
cowboy hat on.
Wesley States, right? My dad. I'm gonna say that to my dad. He's gonna be like, "That's Wes." I'll be like, "What do you mean?" He'll be like, "That's Wes. You've met him a million fucking times, Jake." Like, I swear, that's what's gonna happen because he's gonna be like, "Oh, I played with him with the Greyhounds or with Detour or with something," because my dad is a 35-year veteran of the band scene in Minneapolis. So it wouldn't surprise me in the fucking slightest if he knew. Hey, I came in fourth.
God damn it, I can't believe that.
Oh yeah, I will turn my screen if it's possible. You may recognize him. Can you see him?
I mean, I can, but I can't. Just, do you talk to this guy frequently?
I did back in the day. As you can see.
He kind of looks familiar. It wouldn't surprise me if my dad worked with him.
He's a musician. He can play the guitar pretty.
So can my dad.
And we had actually a conversation about Jesse Ventura on this hangout.
That's funny. But yeah, no.
I think you can see what kind of hangout it is if you pay attention.
Jesse goes way back with my mom's side. My Uncle Todd hates him. They're arch nemesis. They hate each other. It's fucking awesome. But yeah. Thing is I have 5 uncles. 3 second cousins on my grandma's side. Actually, I have no second cousins left alive on my mom's side.
He was even on, I think he even has a YouNow account.
Let's get him back. I'd love to have another Minnesotan on here.
For realsies.
The lack of Minnesotans disturbs me.
I have a friend from Minnesota. His name is Jacobley. Maybe I could introduce you guys at some point.
The only problem I have with my community here in Minnesota is the amount of Germans that are in the community here in Minnesota.
What are they, neo
Morgan's about to raid me? Fuck. We actually have the majority of the Minnesotan population is of German and Polish descent. It is mostly German and Polish.
Yeah,
Then it's Norwegian.
Hey, if you type in Wesley States _line 2378, that's his account.
God bless the Poles.
And you have also Wesley States.
Why couldn't they catch? Art might like this one. Why couldn't they catch the Polish graffiti artist? The idiot kept spray painting chain link.
God bless the Koldaks? Yo, exactly.
I've got a lot of friends that are full-blood Polish, and they are some of the sweetest people on the planet. They are some of the nicest, kindest, most genuine people on the planet. But fuck, are some of them stupid. Holy fuck, can some of them just be so profoundly goddamn dumb.
And also what I want to end with their fucking hard work.
Welcome to the stream, everybody, in my average Sunday night just chillin' stream. Thank you, Morgan, for the raid. Y'all, if you haven't fanned up Morgan, though everybody that's in here probably is already fanned up Morgan, let's be real. Fan up my boy Morgan. Fan up artesliberalis. Fan up Farazi. Fan up each other.
Hells yeah.
Hey, Jacobley,
you guys want to follow my Insta? There y'all go.
Let's get it, Martini.
Oh, you guys are talking about shit. Oh no. Let's do this.
Someone's doing shit.
Don't drop your camera. I'm gonna play guitar.
Partner Morgan 3000. Help Jacobley leave and go to Twitch.
For real, yo, I concur with that goal so much.
Everyone knows Morgan 3000 now.
I know.
Everybody probably knows Spider-Man more, to be honest.
By the way, muzzles, Vanessa and Morgan, I did not know you guys were an item until about 20 minutes ago with Farazi, and Art told me.
It'd be like that.
I had no clue. Kept me in the dark, Morgan, you bitch.
It was in the dark.
So wait.
The thing is I can't really complain because he probably did fucking tell me. And I just forgot.
So wait, I have a question for Morgan and Vanessa. I don't think kids are gonna call you mommy and daddy and you're gonna have sex. Like, I'll stop.
Hey, if he comes into Illinois, I'll drive to Illinois. Illinois ain't far at all.
Yo, you trying to pick me up on the way? I live in New York.
Try to pick. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm in New York. Can you pick me up on the way?
Oh, Morgan would have to get your ass.
Yeah, man.
They'd have to go through Ohio. There you go. Morgan, you have a tour.
Morgan tour.
The Morgan 3000 tour. Morgan 3K. 2021.
Yeah.
And you don't want me a third wheel if both couples say you're a third wheel. If not, then you're not a third wheel. It's that simple. I've hung out with a couple before, dude. So they didn't consider me. They didn't think of me as a third wheel at all.
Well,
you know, the third wheel makes something pretty solid. Because four wheels
where's
will
that
make
gas
a bubble.
station job?
Yeah, fuck that shit for me. I'm pressing anything else.
Is that you, bro?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
what up,
boy.
sis lady?
Look at me. Just in the center of this, making friends meet back up with each other. That's not my duty.
Hey, Morgan, what's up, I believe? I can drop for Morgan. I've been here.
Alright. I know, Art, it's getting late for you too, so like, if you need to go and go get some rest, bro, go get some rest.
2 a.m. anyway. I'm gonna be in the chat, and Morgan, I'm gonna thank you.
Oh, great. That sounds amazing.
Here it comes. Here he is.
Oh my god, it's Morgan. Oh my god.
My G.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Mine. I'm sweating my nuts.
Brother from another
Yeah,
mother.
I'm fucking scared, man.
My sister from another mister. My sister who just really has a bad blister.
That gave me a little fister. Like Mr.
Ooh,
Fist.
behave.
Yeah.
My brother from another driver.
Yeah, man, it's gonna get crazy for that. When it's gone,
My
it's
Pfizer
gone,
from
it's
another supplier. Does that work?
I can be your next supplier.
How's life going? Life's going good. I'm getting ready for a vacation to Arizona here in December. Gabby and I are talking about looking into moving into a house. We're looking into buying a house in the next couple of years. I'm looking for a new car at the moment, and I like the fucking crazy part of this all. We can afford it. We can afford all of it. And it's the first time.
Nice.
It's the first time ever where we're like,
So you're like happy, overwhelmed.
yes, it
You guys have a
is.
kid, aren't you?
Not until we own a house.
I mean, I
That's Gabby's rule. Not until we own a fucking house.
Man, I mean, you guys already got the house. You guys might as well bang one out. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have a house. We have an apartment.
They can still bang without a house.
We gotta
Yeah,
own a
just have
house.
one,
That's
you know,
our
you
rule.
have a kid
Once
on it.
motherfuckers own a house, we will consider having children then. And that's still not a definite.
You don't want to
I've got
be 60 years old and play.
I've got a kid, and I've got to take care of that for the meantime, but we're good. We're actually, like, really good for the first time in a decade.
I feel like the expectancy, if that's even a word, I feel like expecting a couple to have a kid is so stereotypical.
Yeah, it's either they're going to have
We're also
it or not.
expecting to adopt. Our second child is going to be an adopted.
See, I'm more likely
Korea.
to do that than actually have my own pure-blooded kids.
My fiance's mother was adopted from Korea.
Oh.
We're going to adopt a
Adopted
kid
my
from
family.
Korea as well, so that way we can continue that solidarity within the family. And that's going to be our second kid.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm down. I'm
Like,
down
we've got some plans. We've been working.
Save
We've
people's
been putting in that fucking grind. And, like, the craziest bitch of this all, I work 3 days a week.
You're definitely on the good.
Yeah.
All right.
I work 3 days a week, and I'm not talking 10-hour shifts. I'm talking 6.
Wait, how good is your relationship? It's pretty randy.
We're 5 years in, and
Oh, very nice. Pretty randy.
she's trying to keep me off her.
What?
She's letting me go around
Oh, she going
if I
around.
so choose.
Okay.
We got a relationship. We've also been friends for 12 years. Best friends for 12 years.
I mean, when did you start liking her? When you got the friends?
Like 5 years ago.
You liked her
You
way
guys-
earlier. You
you
always
guys-
thought she was someone cute.
Wait, I have a question.
We were just friends. We were
But
just
a part of you thought she was someone cute.
at one point, like, early on, but then we were like not.
Yeah, I
We
get.
were
I
just
get you on
friends.
that.
Spider-Man.
For, like-
Gloves of tin.
Fucking 6 or 7 years. We were like, we bump into each other throughout life. It was one of those friends that you would just see every so often,
Weird.
and we're just constantly bumping into one another. Like, going to church together at this little youth group thing when I was a Christian, and abandoned the faith altogether. Shortly around the same time she did too. But I found out that she did that because her family was doing their own separate evangelical church, which was its own thing, and its own crazy. But whatever.
Alright. Oh, good
Yeah,
morning.
we were just it was one of those people you meet and continue to repeatedly meet
Yeah,
throughout life.
you guys are friends. Like, I totally get that. How you turn into friends. Like, I get that.
And like, so yeah, because we're constantly bumping into one another, we were cool with each other. And then she started dating one of my best friends, someone who I once considered a brother, until he basically told me to go fuck myself for no reason because I was
What
telling him
the
Let me
to
guess.
get
Yeah,
a
that's
particular
great.
lifestyle.
Wait, let me guess the story. He got triggered when he started dating. And then
Now, let me guess. You got a bigger dick.
Or that too.
Both of those are factors. The real thing in place was I told him because he had to give up drinking. His family caught how many? It was like 86 or 89 handles of rum within a 2-week span.
Oh,
He'd been
hell no.
drinking
What the fuck?
almost 2 handles of rum a day.
His cholesterol must have been fucked.
He was all sorts of fucking drunk at every second of the day. It was fucked
mean,
up.
could
He
he
was on a
function,
whole
though?
level of shit.
If you can function,
And so he had to give up drinking, and so he started smoking weed and buying from me.
Then he started drinking more.
He was buying from me every fucking day. And I was like, I'm not helping you supplement addiction for addiction. And he's
Every day
well,
he was
how
buying
come you
from
get
you?
to fucking do drugs and you don't have to worry
What
about the
the
consequences? Because I do it responsibly.
You buy a lot at once, so fucking retard.
Like, and for real, he was buying an eighth a day.
Oh shit, that's kind of cool though, man. You're kind of making money out of it.
I was. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
But at
you
the
were,
same
man.
time, like, I'm not in it to make money. I'm in it to make sure my friends got good shit.
Exactly, yeah. If he's your
And
friend,
so I was more upset by the fact that he was
you take
coming
his money
every
first,
fucking day
but then you get angry.
and paying me when I would just smoked him up happily. And
Right,
he's
right.
just-
He never smoked you up.
It was that junky fucking mindset
He's a
bullshit,
friend.
right? And I personally, I just passed my 10 years, by the way. I just passed 10 years clean of heroin.
I'm proud of you, man.
And I'm proud of me. Fuck.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself, man.
I'm proud as fuck of me.
Yeah, I think
I just passed 10 years. And so I know junkie mindset when I see junkie mindset. And he was
Well,
starting to start
you
that
think I'm a
junkie
junkie?
mindset bullshit, and I was not
My
having it.
junkie.
I was like, no, I'm not going to watch you kill yourself this way. I'm not going to be your friend if you're going to do this. And he went on a tirade at me and told me to fuck myself.
Because he was addicted. Because
I was
he
like, I'm
addicted to mad shit. He wanted to go
He's
goddamn
addicted
shit.
to not feeling normal, and so he'll chase any fucking high that comes his way, and that's problematic. And I saw that as problematic because he's gonna go continue down a really dark fucking road, either with alcohol or harder substances, and I don't want to be around it.
No one does.
Don't want to be
You
around
don't do
it.
so much.
Buried too many friends because they want
Happy
to be around it.
anniversary, bro.
Done with that shit.
Happy anniversary, bro.
Oh, my anniversary was back in June.
Well, happy late anniversary, belated
Thank you.
anniversary. Wait,
And
what?
it's a thing. A lot of people get weird about that. They're like, really? I was like, yeah. I got clean, cold turkey when I was 17.
Yeah, some
Oh,
people
yeah,
don't believe your ass.
They don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of addicts don't. They're like, how? You didn't have Suboxone. You didn't have methadone. I was like, because I was a minor.
I chose.
My mom refused to let me have those things, so I had to fight through it. And like, I still get bugs. I still get bugs. On occasion, it'll feel like bugs are crawling under my skin and like crawling up my joints, and it's
Only reason you feel that
uncomfortable
because
as fuck.
you realize you truly were.
But at the same time, that reminder,
But do you still smoke weed, man?
Oh yeah, I still smoke
Oh
weed.
fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man.
I still
do this
smoke weed. I've been
hard
smoking
drug
weed this whole
all
fucking time. I still drink.
Fuck that shit.
I still do LSD. Still do
No,
Deans.
I actually don't
I'll
do
eat, I'll eat
LSD
mushrooms.
anymore.
I just won't touch opioids.
Dude, I've seen you once.
It's the one thing I won't do. I won't do opioids. I won't do benzos.
I did a lot of shit, man, in my life. I did
done a lot of
like,
shit.
before I was even 20. So I kind of got over
Same.
it.
I was my buddy's test subject, right? So I was friends with
Oh, yeah, I was a
basically
test
from
subject one
freshman
time.
year
I
on. I was
I
friends
was
with the
in
dealer crew,
in my shit.
and the dealer crew would
Oh,
regularly
so
come
I'm
up to me
so I got-
and be like, "Try this. Tell me what you think."
They put a gun up to your head.
No, I never had the gun put to my head because drugs are expensive, and if someone's offering them to you for free, you take them. That was always the rule. This is the rule from day one. So I got to try a bunch of really good cocaine. I got to try a bunch of really good LSD.
I don't like
I've
cocaine,
gotten
but I
new
could sell the
beans.
shit out of it.
I don't really fuck with cocaine. It doesn't. Do
I've
much
started
for me.
it once.
I never
it's
liked it.
This is not that fun.
Adderall makes me feel
I
normal.
fucking love Adderall. Vyvanse, try
I
it
can't
out,
do
bro.
Adderall. Can't do
But
it.
Vyvanse is
I
different.
need Adderall.
It doesn't do
Take
anything
Adderall.
for me. It does not do a thing for me. I can fall
And it's
asleep on Adderall.
Maybe
People
you
hear
don't
that and they're
need
like,
Adderall.
"How?"
Maybe for your
It's because I
genetics,
need it. Exactly.
Maybe
If it was prescribed to me, it would do wonders for my brain's chemistry.
I mean, for some people,
I know that for a
it might
fact.
take
It's
a
the same
while.
thing with cocaine. Cocaine doesn't do shit to me because my brain
Yeah,
needs it.
cocaine don't do shit to me, bro. That's why I feel like you got ADHD. If cocaine don't
Do some
shit to you.
coke.
If cocaine don't do
Coke's
shit to you,
fucking
you
cheap
might
right now, people.
If Adderall doesn't work on
But
you,
practice
maybe-
safe cocaine
Yeah.
use.
That's just the next place.
It's legal in some states, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know, right? Oregon just so.
Oh my god.
I live there. There's people falling down every time. I pick people up, like 5 people up a day, because they're so drugged out and just walking around. The mall is like looking like zombies when you walk in the store.
That's funny as hell.
But like, I literally just cut the whole line and no one even notices. It's like, dude, man.
Nobody gives a fuck because they're happy as fuck.
Yeah, I know. They're having a great time stalking each other.
They're having a bomb-ass time. They're having a time you could never
They're like,
comprehend.
all kinds of
You know what I mean?
And like, and
One of my
like sometimes-
favorite things to do back when I was on H was skateboard.
Oh yeah,
I
man,
loved
like,
skating.
You were better.
Because I got pretty bad neuropathy.
Yeah,
I'm in constant pain, which is why I got addicted to H at a young age.
yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
able to steal opioids from my mom all the fucking time because of her shit genetics and her shitty back. So I would fucking steal fucking oxycodone. I'd steal, what are they called? Dilaudid. I'd steal as much shit from her as I was able to steal from her, and that got me hooked on the opiate life. And I would feel amazing. I would feel nothing. My body would feel like it was made of air.
Well,
I
there
was
you go.
so relaxed.
Here's some coke.
And so I would go out and I would do crazy bullshit that could get me killed because I didn't give a fuck. I was
dude, you
extremely
were young, not
self-destructive.
giving a fuck, dude.
Yeah, and I can't feel anything. Like, there was a number of times where I definitely should have gone to the hospital.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro.
One of my favorites, we held an airsoft tournament at one of my buddy's houses for his birthday.
You some
Before the
guy-
tournament had even began, my buddy, whose birthday it was, broke my thumb.
What the fuck?
And so
is
for
broken?
3 days, I played airsoft with a broken fucking thumb.
Oh, you're dumb. Why do you break your thumb?
He tackled me
Oh,
in an
yeah.
attempt. Yeah, he tackled me, and I landed back on my thumb, and it broke right along the ridge right there.
Oh,
That day,
yeah.
you,
I ruined
you
your
tried to
whole
steal your lunch money, but he didn't. He just
I know
stole
you
the
told me.
use of his phone.
I know you told me. I forgot where.
He tripped
it was.
over a lawnmower. That's the
Oh,
other
hell.
part of it.
Yo, remember
I
this
shot him
guy-
in the fingertip.
Choose what
I shot him in the fingertip. He saw red. He attempted to get me, so he tackled me after falling over a lawnmower and breaking
What
my
a
thumb.
clumsy bitch.
It's funny
Fuck.
because Morgan knows who the fuck I'm talking about because he's met him. His name's Spike.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I met where.
he's got his own YouTube show, and I love him to death. And I've been promoting him for a while now.
That is the most wholesome enemies to fucking friends story I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yo, man, these
Well, the
kids
thing
are
is,
yes, bro. I'm gonna
Both of us have the same name. We
Uh-huh.
used to both have the same first
That's
name.
the sauce
We were both
that's
Jake.
going on.
We became friends in 8th grade. He introduced me to my fiance.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then we're there when spiders eat your sparker pig.
He introduced me to Gabtron
Stop to take long trip.
because they used to date.
Oh, you know what? I gotta. I'm gonna have to come back up. I have to connect my my Bluetooth because there's no way I'll be able to hear you guys out there without my headphones in.
Okay.
So
True.
I don't think you're gonna be able to
You
hear
need
us
to
at all.
Bluetooth because the ADHD is real right now. Fucking-
Well, this is a litty titty stream. Okay, we got 3 hours in and it really popped off.
you're welcome.
I feel like I'm on Adderall.
Oh,
right
it's
now,
big
but I'm
parts
not.
to do to you, bud. And don't forget, like,
Oh yeah. Guess what? Another news, man.
you got
I have
my
a job.
appreciation, bud. I heard.
Where do you work at?
I've been here 3 days already.
Good to hear.
Yeah. The only pain is I gotta walk back and forth, but otherwise it's good.
Wait, Morgan, where do you work at? A chicken pack?
Minji.
No. No.
Okay,
no,
I am not
No,
Oprah's
free dude.
asshole.
Hi, look what's a pumpkin. These David ass pumpkins.
Yeah.
Sweet David ass pumpkins. All right.
How about some ego death?
Oh my god. My dad is such a chosen.
Oh my God! People are actually in the streets trick or treating.
Yes,
Hallelujah.
I told you guys, and this
Look
isn't
at that
even the
shit.
busy street. This isn't even the busy street.
Wonderful sight.
Look, there's the
Exactly.
first aid station. It's all blocked off and shit. Cars
You have
coming in,
a
have to get redirected.
See, back in my day,
You're not old.
back in
not
my
at
day,
all.
when you scuffed your fucking knee while you were out trick or treating, you
You
rubbed
had to
some
deal
dirt
with
in it and you went on.
You not remember,
Do
Steve.
But also, back in my day, kids would get hit by cars because they couldn't see through their masks.
when you scrape your knee, rub some dirt in it, and take a nap. Your body will heal itself. Remember, kids, you know enough.
There was this one kid. I remember this because there was this one kid who actually left his house with a real fucking machete that he stole from his dad because he was dressed up as Jason Voorhees, and he got into so much trouble.
Okay.
I mean, it's a real freaking machete.
Do you see how packed it is with bodies?
Yeah, what happened to COVID?
It doesn't exist tonight, apparently.
It's dying.
Doesn't
today,
exist
bro.
tonight.
I mean,
No.
Ira is in California. You know they are.
Yeah,
no,
we
most of them
have
are
the best
probably
numbers.
packed
We do have the best numbers. So.
You really do have the best numbers.
So.
Minnesota's
Okay.
right there behind you. I think we're like third or fourth.
I don't even know where Connecticut is.
Okay. So they got the thing going now. They got the pumpkins going.
Let me see.
Look,
You know, in some haunted houses, they actually like.
They're telling a
have
story of the
serial
Headless
killers
Horseman.
go after trying to
See?
kill the
They're-
That's
people.
fucking awesome.
they've got like pictures
Oh my
on the
God.
different. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's so dope.
All you need is 3 similar-sized pumpkins sitting next to each other. Hey,
That's so fucking dope.
Pumpkin's alive. Oh my god.
this is definitely not David as Pumpkin.
Bro, I love the 21st fucking century. I don't give a
No,
shit
I
what
know.
people have to say.
This is the kind of stuff that like makes me love technology.
Hell
Yeah. This is
See,
technology
it's
used
the
for
forest
good.
scene. There's the forest scene on,
That's so
on that one.
fucking cool.
And over here, a new
Oh my
scene is
fucking
popping up.
God.
Ah! Yeah. Anyway,
That's so fucking raw. That's so dope.
yeah. Everybody walking by, it's like if they hear a voice and look up and it's like, oh, pumpkins are talking.
That's
No way.
so fucking cool.
I can show you
Everyone
guys.
congratulate the
my pumpkins.
newlyweds.
Here, this
Don't
is
they
my
look so
beautiful
happy?
looking pumpkin right here.
Oh, it's adorable.
I know, it's the
Hey,
only pumpkin I
where'd that hot chick go that looked like Morgan?
Why the frick do people want me? Okay, here's the thing with the wigs. It compresses my brain. It feels like I will fall asleep.
Hey, beauty is pain, my
I
friend.
know
okay?
it is. I've saved my legs more than once, you know. I haven't recently because I've been tired, but, you know.
Oh, looking up in that direction, it's actually even more crowded. Yeah, let's get going up this way. And you guys have to keep in mind,
So-
this is the first year they're having this back from completely canceling Halloween last year, so it's not even as packed as it normally would be. Is he a commander? Oh, and then we got the doggos out tonight. Say hello, doggo. Hi, doggo. Hi. I know there's lots going on. Yeah, you guys, check it out. Haunted Hempstead.
Oh god, I gotta go to one of those things again.
Oh, look at the Boston Junior. Oh, there's a car coming up this way. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, yeah, the car wants to go up this street.
You know, in some haunted houses, there's actually serial killers that will like find a way to actually get inside there, and they'll actually kill the people who are visiting the haunted. Like the people responsible, they won't know. Some serial killers can actually sneak in there.
I mean,
That has happened once.
Fuck, man.
And it was not a serial killer
It's a-
sneaking in
it's a
there.
blonde
There was a
Snickers.
serial
Look
killer
at that.
who worked there and was caught later.
That is
What you're thinking of is straight out of a movie. Because that is a trope in a lot of movies.
wait, has that been one?
It's never. It's like it's the same bullshit with that like razor blade and the candy. That has never happened. And the one time a kid was poisoned with candy on Halloween, his own father did it. So, to be fair, double check your sources.
Wait, the one time it did happen that you brought it up, Jacobley, was it in Minneapolis?
No,
Ah, crap.
I think it was Wisconsin or Ohio.
Yeah.
Wisconsin or
I don't know, a lot of the stuff you bring up always
It was one of those places where murderers come from.
Actually, yeah, Ohio and Wisconsin.
This one I'm
That's
good.
the
Trying
one.
to go to haunted houses now. I'm gonna stop that for sure.
It's one of those places where serial killers come from. It's either Wisconsin or Ohio.
Nightmares next year.
So
Okay.
this is where killers can get away with being killers. Like low key, obviously, on the download.
Doesn't this kind of make you want to be a kid again so you can participate in this?
Okay, no
Never
joke.
would.
The last time I
Never
actually
will I ever want to
trick-or-treated,
be a kid again. I'm so happy as an adult.
no, last time I trick-or-treated, I was 17. I had to make myself look as young as possible, not to scare anyone, and until I talked.
I didn't get to enjoy this as a kid very much. I was already a teenager by the time it started picking up steam.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing it every year to get free stuff. Yo, there was a
My mom was always big about Halloween. Like she would always go all the fuck out.
Dude.
She still does.
Dead ass, right across the street.
She can only walk like 100 yards a day, but she gets started early and starts laying down her shit fast.
But dude, like literally right across the street, there were people giving out legit snacks in front. I would stock up on that. Pringles, Yoo-Hoos, all that other junk. Oh.
There was one house on this little street up here that used to do a haunted house in the garage. And there would be like a line around the block. There would be like a line around the block. Look at the massive bodies up here.
This is why I like being an adult.
What?
Buy my own shit.
Because you can drink alcohol?
I know, man, but still.
That too.
For real.
It's also a bonus.
Oh, look at the light show over here.
Bro, epilepsy warning. I'm joking.
I mean, that's fair. Farazi, that's fair.
Yeah, I would have said I could give you guys more of an epilepsy warning, but I'm not that evil, so yeah.
You know what, Morgan? I hear you, but I gotta say, no pomegranate!
Really? That's great. You spread it a no pomegranates plate.
Bro, that no pomegranate.
Yeah.
What is this singer? Jobs of people! So, did your neighborhood look like this on Halloween?
There you go.
Oh, it's me, Mario! I recall a Leno episode where Eli Roth was dressed up as Edward from Twilight and told about when he was making rations his candy, even after 5 years or more, as dedication to He did not want the diabetes. What is this music? What's happening? Oh. Let's see.
Dance party.
Yo, I'm always telling you, you could catch a little ball.
Go there. Oh, come on. It got in the last like 20 minutes or so that I've been walking around.
Yeah, very possibly. Yeah, I can see that. I was just considering.
Oh, look at the little fluffy!
More Latin house.
Look at this little
because
fluffy
of
thing.
It's beef.
Yo, I'm also now realizing this screenshot that Art sent me is now officially a year old. This is when I was in Maryland in the hotel.
Are you going after the other doggy? Oh no!
See, I actually have to get started working on the dual cam setup. I need to start working on my dual cam setup because I'm going to be setting up a dual cam in the hotel in the hotel in Arizona.
Oh
yeah, y'all. Yeet. What you know about that? Yeet.
Oh yeah.
I'm also going to have to push the shit out of my Snapchat.
Look at the Frenchie. It's a
Snapchat's
Frenchie
gonna get
bumblebee. It's a Frenchie bee. It's a Frenchie bumble.
I don't like Frenchies.
Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz.
Well, is it possible to
Happy Halloween.
stop my Filthy Frank on OBS Studios?
Yeah, I got Filthy Frank.
Like I would be able to do it even if I just had like my regular screen, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you guys. It's Sandy and Danny.
If you want to go down the route I have, this is actually a green screen effect. So
is it like something that you have to? Is it like something that you have to buy an actual green screen, or is like OBS already covered that?
no, you go on YouTube, you steal as many
was also
green
glittery
screen
because
chroma keys as possible.
Twilight
You
vampires.
add the chroma key effect to it, and then you just have it smoothed out enough so you just do this.
Chroma key, and then what to do with any other visuals.
Chroma key.
I'm playing it right now, but this is what
He has a whole YouTube channel.
well, not on chroma key, just the stinger crap.
Oh, chroma key.
But yeah. This
Pretty much
is
just without chroma key.
This is without chroma key.
That's so good.
So like at first you downloaded this bar, right?
Yeah.
With all the green.
This is that on.
Yeah.
Do you like access to chroma key's two settings, or you just have to find it on what?
Well, on YouTube.
Alright.
There's this thing I do to find a bunch of mine. It's called chroma key memes. They're green screen memes or whatever. And I just went down a whole playlist of them and then just dug through a lot of those.
gonna catch a last glimpse of the pumpkins over here, and then I'm gonna go back home and charge my phone up again, and I'll probably come back out here one last time before the night's over.
Hell yeah.
Let's get over here and see these pumpkins again. Look at Boston! Oh my goodness, we're having a good time.
And my
Happy
favorite,
Halloween!
this. Seriously,
Wait,
this was dead ass
So do I
chroma
just
key.
type in do I just type in chroma key on YouTube? Or what?
Green screen chroma key memes.
So she said that they've got 3 different stories that they play through, and then I guess they just have like a. So they're looking at each other.
That's just their basic setting. That's awesome.
So much fun, so much fun. So much fun. Go treat.
Holy shit.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna screen share.
God, I gotta say this.
Alright.
Holy shit, that is the coolest thing I've seen in such a long time.
Yeah.
So wait, so Morgan, like, let's say for example, I just click on this, like, you see this video of Filthy Frank
Yeah.
over here, I just click on it.
Wait, do you have an MP4 converter?
I'll make my way back to the
I can go on
house.
Google and find one. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say that's how you download it. And then you can just when you have the file downloaded, you stick it in OBS.
Wait,
And then,
MP4 converter.
See you guys in a bit.
YouTube to
Maybe.
MP4.
Bye.
For sure.
Oh, and on Discord, man, I'm gonna send you a whole playlist for these because I found one with 204 of them.
Gotcha.
It's like
Wait, you're sending me what? A playlist or a converter or the website to the converter? Or can you,
I'll send you my converter also.
On Discord? Okay.
Yeah, I just sent you the playlist. I'm sending the converter now. And it better let me post this in Discord.
I'm actually converting something currently as we speak.
Okay, sent you the converter and the playlist. So, yeah.
Let me just skip shit.
And if it gives you like pop-up crap, ignore it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of all the sketchy crap I use, but honestly, I also have a million ad blockers and crap.
Lame.
Wait, what, lame?
Oh, nothing. It's only in 360.
Yeah, dumbass single video quality. It's like,
Fucking lame.
yeah, man, it's people being smartasses, you know, with YouTube quality.
What the fuck?
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, it will be. Damn it.
Boom. Okay, I found it. It says this one. Gotcha.
No, not documents. Closed. There we go.
So I just simply have to copy and paste the video of Filthy Frank and send on Discord.
Yeah, the URL, then you
And then
down.
click this button called convert.
Yeah, and then once you got the file downloaded, just usually you would hit add and then put a media source, but I just drag the crap in.
You said copy and paste the URL, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid.
And if it's being stupid and telling you like crap, just keep hitting it until it, works.
Yep.
Not even gonna lie, I had to go through like 50 converters in the last 5 years. It's stupid. Thanks for coming to pain.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for coming to pain. Wait. No, I thought you banned everyone else, but
A little bit.
ban everyone else anyway. But yeah, usually when you get the video file, you just drag it in. It looks like this.
I see.
And then yeah, so you go into your effect filters, get the chroma key, boom, it looks beautiful.
Let me.
Even though it's filthy frank, but it's still beautiful.
Still do something.
I just realized I didn't have that one yet, so.
Okay then, so I just press this big juicy red convert button right here, right?
Yeah, and you should get a download thing underneath that says it's downloading said file, blah blah.